Hey everyone, it's TAVY, aka Octavia, coming at you with just some spiritual enlightenment, some insight, some wisdom to bring things into fruition for you. Uh, when you're on your spiritual journey or your spiritual path, what I found is that you encounter un what's the word I'm looking for? Unexpected things, and you might deem them unnecessary or even possibly unfruitful. But we learn from everything and everyone. If you look at it that way, if you choose to look at life as, okay, well, this situation, what can I learn from it? What can I take away from it? If you choose not to learn from it, what can you take away from it? When I say take, I do not mean steal, rob, or thievery. Let's ring a bell for a real smile, not those fake smiles, all right? So you're on your spiritual journey, right? And you encounter a test of loyalty, a test of spiritual loyalty. All right, this is the first card out from the insights deck. All right, accepting things as they are can be a powerful step forward. You may be resisting changes lately, but let go of control. Accept. When you find yourself going through a test of loyalty, right? Where you find yourself where you seem constrained, you see how it's like hands up, right? It's like, all right, divine, I'm trusting in you. All right, Most High God, I'm trusting in you. And the next card is trust. Trust, yes. Trust is essential for moving forward. Are you doubting the path ahead? Have faith in the universe's plan in and for you. The universe has a plan already, and the universe has a plan for you as well. All right. For clarity. So we got to accept truth, clarity. Clarity is profound information, knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment, resourcefulness, or just as a source. You're connected to source. They have given you or proven to you an example of what a spiritual test of loyalty can do and can bring to you, what you can manifest, what you can bring into fruition. Clear vision is leading you forward. Clear vision if you trust the spiritual test of loyalty and you go along the path making the right decisions. These are the things that you can bring about. Have you been feeling uncertain? Well, clarity is emerging. Take action with confidence and trust your path. Why? Because you're going to have clear vision, enlightenment, truth, success, no wonderment, no what if, no doubts, no disbelief. You're on the path to enlightenment, discovering higher truths. This card is not the hangman. This card is someone who is seeing clearly. Remember, accept, trust, clarity, enlightenment. This person's eyes are wide open, as well as there's a ring of light. It's like a connection. It's open wide to source for information, for downloads, for spirituality, for connecting to your spiritual tribe, even to occur, to happen within. It's not on you, it's within you. Have you noticed a recent shift in your awareness? You are discovering higher truths. Continue following this light. It will lead you to greater wisdom. All right? And it says your emotions are guiding you through life's challenges. Your inspiration is sparking within you. So they're giving you your own truthful that you should trust. Source that's also within you and from source. We're all sent here. We're all born in this reality, in this realm, this earthly realm, with itsy bitsy pieces of source still connected and within us. It's for us to find them and to find our own personal truths, not battles, okay? Not our own personal resources, but to find your own personal truth, which can lead you to your personal life purpose. It's your own. It's not something that someone gives you, hands to you, or labels you with. This inspiration is lighting the way forward. Okay? We have enlightenment. Your eyes are wide open. You can see everything. Then you have emotions guiding you. And you have sparking inspiration within you. And infinite possibilities. You are the threshold of infinite possibilities. The universe is opening new paths for you. Break free from old limits and explore the unknown. The potential ahead is greater than you think. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Now, for those who choose not to trust source, who choose not to go within, who choose not to surrender to the divine guidance, right? They're going to find themselves in the maze. A spirituality maze. Barrier maze, confusion, overwhelmingness. But remember, every maze has an exit. You're fighting against yourself. Look at that. Didn't I say purpose? Being within this maze isn't your purpose. This maze is preventing you from finding purpose. Illusions. That's going to be a constant, Spirit said, never ending battle. Okay? Except, let's get some tarot on it. Except, we've got an emperor or an Aries or a leader, a father figure, someone who looks at this masculine, this man, this male as a father, a mentor for guidance, for leadership. Okay? We've got trust. And this emperor, remember, there is no male or female in tarot. Take it as it resonates. Trust. Because you know what you're trusting? The divine truth. The divine truth with Ace of Swords coming out here. The divine truth. Clarity, spirit clarity. Someone turned off. Okay, clarity. To find your way forward, to find your pathway, your purposeful. It's like, what did the tarot reader say? Stay in your lane. The way you drive your vehicle, which is your vessel, not a car. Your vessel is your spiritual tool to guide you along your path. Your spirit is within you. It's not without you. It's not a car. It's not your car. It's not someone else's car. That's the clarity to find your way forward. Enlightenment, spirit. Yes. Yes. For your own personal path, your own pathway, your own. This could even be clarifying your life path if you don't know your life path number, right? Some people do those tests. Okay, my birthday is this, add it up and then, subtract and, divide. Okay, and this is my life path number. Yep. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. I can. And all of that heartbreak, all of that disaster and destruction would actually be leading you to something that's also monetary, something that's also tangible or can be seen within the spiritual realms of success, fortune, recognition, rewarded for this as well. You would also get a reward for it. And I don't want to make this too long. Let me see. I really just wanted to, I really just wrote this down because I realized one day that I was going through spiritual tests of loyalty. And I wanted to, you see that Ten of Swords? You see that destruction? That's backstab, betrayal, destruction, even possibly death. You don't want to be spiritually dead or spiritually bankrupt. This could represent that as well. You do not want that in your life. You want to have finances increase. You want to have, there you go. Wheel of Fortune was the next card. Wheel of Fortune was the next card. This is how you go about doing it. Wow. Yeah. Yes. So possible. This Three of Wands card is not a card of leaving home, not in the circumstances that it's lined up here, because I'm using the tarot to clarify the oracle that came out previously, right? This Three of Wands is knowing your purpose, walking along your path. You don't look what they say. You don't have to follow the yellow brick road. You don't have to follow the yellow brick road to find your way home. You are your home. It's your vessel. It's what you're within. So now you're here. What are you going to do? It's not just a get up and go to work every day to make money to pay bills and buy food to eat. I say it all the time. You're a spirit having a human experience. If you recognize that that is whom you are. Let's see here. Wow. Spirit said, and then you would dead or end, I should say, or dead end the matrix that we're living within. You have to go within to get through. I can't make that up. And then you would dead the matrix or the false matrix or a programming and code that from the community you live in, from your surroundings. Say you're in the military, say you're working for a federal agency, even a local and state agencies, they have matrix. You would dead that whole entire situation. Why? For your own life's purpose. For your own life's purpose and pathway. For your own passionate new beginning and desires to be had. Ace of Cups. Passionate love, compassion, familial relationships. These are two major arcana. Now, these are two aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. After you deaden the magic that's over your life, the matrix, the institutionalization of your mind, your thinking, and your thought processes from growing up in a school, whether public or private, from being in the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts, from going to church even. And I hate to say that, but that is the truth. Churches and even America as in general, as a whole, has its own traditional values that aren't purposeful or meaningful to each individual's life. Okay, I was looking for the other deck I wanted to use. Okay, we had the original card, accept the emperor within you. Spiritual agreements designed to meet. Ooh, secrets exposed. Isn't that what we said? Trust, clarity, enlightenment. Secrets exposed. Spilled tea. Fell out behind it. Trust and Ace of Swords. Trust and Ace of Swords. It says multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on your grind. Yes. We have got clarity and forward movement with the Chariot. Let it go. You got to release the grudges. You got to forgive your parents, as the spiritual workers always say, the gurus and even the psychics and the spiritual aware that have channels, and they drop little tidbits. I don't want to call it tidbits, but insightful knowledge, right? Because they're aware. You got to forgive yourself. And you know what I always say? Don't just forgive your parents, reparent yourself. Be the parent to you that you needed to have, because our parents don't know how to be a parent before they have us. And our parent is learning our personality and learning how to parent all at the same time. It's a ball of confusion. How in the hell is that supposed to work? All I know is don't kill the baby. Don't kill the child, right? Keep them out of prison. Don't let them hurt themselves or others. Keep them well fed, clean, well dressed, cared for, and nurtured. And when I say nurtured, do you love on your child? Do you have compassion for your child? Are you spending time with your child? All of these different things that goes unsaid that moms and dads do. Mostly moms, though, right? Let it go. Free your heart. Your heart and your spirit has to be light. It's for a reason, right? And then we've got the last card was enlightenment, right? Enlightenment for that purpose. Yes, you learned the lesson. Oh my God. You learned the lesson. And picture this as his graduation or her graduation hat with the tassels hanging. You won, you shot the, you won, you finished something. You accomplished something spiritual within spirituality that didn't have religion, that didn't have an institution of school or education, that didn't have a workplace, rigid, unspoken. You know how those workplaces are. Oh, well, you're supposed to do this, this, and this, but nobody tells you that's what you're supposed to do. You got to figure it out. You got to find your way, as they say, right? With charisma and flirtation, sometimes even, and brown nosing and showing up and, overgiving and being there, being dependable and etc. But all of those things are all wrapped up inside of things that go unsaid that also include things that are beneath you as a person and as a human being, all for love, money, all for to stroke someone's ego. You get what I'm saying? That's not your true life purpose. You learning the lessons within, and guess what happens? You up your spiritual rank. You up your spiritual rank. You get what I'm saying? You up your spiritual rank. Yo, you graduated. I don't know how many times you've been through spiritual tests of loyalty. This could be elementary school. This could be middle school. This could be high school. This could be, just look at it as a graduation and keep on going to the next one. That's what I have for you all. Thanks for tuning in.